Hi, I'm Linda Renning. I'm the director of the training design team here at Anaplan Academy, and it's my job to make sure that you have the learning experiences that you want to have in your time and in your way. I'm joined by Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam Bewley. I'm a senior training consultant here for Anaplan. What that means is I deliver a lot of the in-person training as well as help Linda and her team in the development of training. I'm also very excited to be here and talk about all things Anaplan Academy. So with that, Linda, why don't you get us started?
Okay. So as I was thinking through this presentation today and talking to Adam, I looked at some quotes about education and learning, and I wanted to share a couple of those with you. The first one is from Sir Walter Scott, and he said, "All who have turned out worth anything have had the primary hand in their own education." And I think that's something that we really strive to do at Anaplan Academy, is empower you to have the primary hand in your own education. Decide what's right for you at what time. A quote by somebody who's a little bit more of a contemporary, Jim Rohn, said that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. And I think that goes to one of the things that's happening right now in the Anaplan broader community, in the Anaplan ecosystem. And Adam, I don't know if I want you to listen to this, but there's tremendous opportunity out there for model builders. We're seeing people who are advancing their careers, who are changing careers, who are growing because of their ability to build good models, to connect plans and people through Anaplan. So that's how I'm kind of thinking about what we're doing in Anaplan Academy. How would you frame it?
Yeah, so one of the things I like to think, and I have my own quote, is that we like to make the difficult easy, right? I deliver a lot of in-person training, so I see a lot of people that come in are a little bit nervous, a little apprehensive about learning a new software, a new tool. So I really take it upon myself and my role in our training to make sure that we make that a little bit easy to learn. I think our online training does a great job of it, our in-person training as well. So with our training, we're looking to do a couple things. We want to deepen and broaden that expertise for model builders. And that's just not for advanced people, it's also for new beginners, right? We offer a lot of great training, so if you're just out there looking to know just a little bit about Anaplan, you are someone who uses it for your day job, you don't really necessarily build a model, we have lots of great training that will help you get started to learn just a little bit about it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So in addition to providing training for people who are just getting started, as well as that advanced training to deepen and broaden your skills, as Adam said, we also do training on new features and functions. What happens is that we get feedback from all of you continually. We seek that out through the community. And you have told us that you want Anaplan to do certain things, and so our engineering team gets busy and builds in those features and functionality for you. We need to provide training on that so that you know how to use it, so you can really maximize everything that you're doing in Anaplan. So that's one thing that we strive to do, is to try to keep up with all the new innovations. It can be a little challenging because there's new innovations all the time, but we try to keep up with all of that. We also certify model builders. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we're going on, how you can become a certified Anaplan model builder through Anaplan Academy.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about like the introductory and basic training, but I think the other important thing to note is that we have a lot of advanced training now. We have things that will help you become a solution architect, a master Anaplaner. We really rethought our advanced and high-level training. One question I had for you, Linda, is what if someone is watching this and they're not necessarily a customer or a partner yet, but they want to learn a little bit more about Anaplan? Is that something they can do?
That's such a timely question. We are getting requests every week now. It was just occasionally, at least once every week, someone reaches out to us and says, I'm not with a partner, I'm not a formal customer, I'm between jobs, I just finished graduate school. I want to learn how to model build an Anaplan. I want to build my marketable skills. Can you help me do that? And the answer is an emphatic yes. We refer to those folks as unaffiliated learners, but they are really the future of Anaplan, people who want to dig in, who want to advance their own knowledge and become better skilled at Anaplan. So yes, absolutely, that's coming. So should we talk about how to get started?
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
should let them know how we get this great training, right?
Yes,
Told them all about it.
Exactly. Well, you start someplace that you already know about, and that's with the Anaplan community. If you go to Anaplan community, sign in as you normally do, on your homepage you will see a tile that says Learning Center. Click there, and it takes you to Anaplan Academy's Learning Center, which is our learning management system. The best way to think about this is that it's like the registrar's office at a college or university. You go there to register for classes, to take your classes. We also keep a training transcript for you. So we're keeping track of the classes that everyone is taking so we can provide the correct certificates of completion as well as other certifications for model builders and other people in the community. So start on the community homepage, go to Learning Center. When you get there, you will see your own dashboard with your name on it. If you have already taken classes, you'll see some completions or progress bars on the left. And from that page, you'll be able to choose what you want to take. So let's talk a little bit more in depth. I've gone to the Learning Center, I've seen my dashboard, I'm looking at level 1, level 2, level 3 model building.
Yeah, so what classes should I take, right?
Exactly.
I think that's the next question. So we offer 3 main levels of training on our platform for model building. And you'll see them very clearly labeled. They're level 1 model building, they're level 2 model building, and they're level 3 model building. As you can guess, a typical progression, level 1 is going to be the starting point, level 2 is going to be kind of your intermediate level, and level 3 will be a much more advanced level. And we've built these to kind of build on each other. A little while ago, we brought all the experts of Anaplan in. We kind of thought about how someone should learn Anaplan from the start. So we wanted to make sure we had a really good journey from the beginning point to that level 3 end point. And that's one of the things that we accomplished with that. The other really neat point about this is that with level 1, we're doing a finance use case, right? So a typical cost, profits, the basics, okay? Level 2, we're teaching you supply chain. And then in level 3, we're doing sales performance management. And the other really cool part about this is that we make sure all these models talk to each other so that the sales performance management will affect the finance model. So as you go through your journey of level 1, level 2, level 3, you're building a connected planning model, which is something you hear come from Anaplan a lot. Connected planning, how does these things talk to each other? We took it upon ourselves in training to make sure that that happens. I think that's one of the most exciting things that we've done with our level 1, 2, and 3 training.
Yes, and that's another very timely piece. Again, we're getting so many requests from customers, from partners, for that connected planning journey. How do I go about that? How does that work? How do all the data get into the system and everything talk to each other? Yeah. So everything lives in one place. But as Adam said, after you go through level 1, level 2, level 3, you will have that connected planning. You will understand how finance needs to interact with supply chain, how supply chain needs to interact with sales, how all of those plans can come together in one place for you in Anaplan. And that's where we're really seeing success, is with our customers who have started on that connected planning journey or who are on the way of that connected planning journey in terms of time saving, cost saving, and just instead of reporting on the past, we're able to allow people to plan for the future, to do what if scenario planning in Anaplan, and that's very exciting. And that's what we're training you to do, is those advanced levels of training. So let me say a few words about how all of that is set up.
Yeah,
okay?
that'd be great.
So what's online we refer to as on-demand learning. That means you can access it anytime, anywhere that is convenient for you. We've also set it up in micro lessons. So within 15 minutes, you can take a micro lesson, you can have an aha moment, learn something new about model building, go back to your regular job, come back later at lunchtime, do a little bit more. You have your own workspace, you have your own instruction, and you get to go at your pace. What's also really exciting about that is all of those little micro lessons are on specific topics. So later you're building your model, you're super successful, and you think, oh, darn, I don't remember how to do this, you can search for that, go back to that specific lesson, do a review, and go back into your model. So it serves not only as a resource for learning now, but as a resource for review in the future as well.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things. I'm really good at model building, but believe it or not, every now and then I do forget a formula. So going back and reviewing those lessons has helped me out quite a few times.
Yes.
So I'm very glad to see that micro lesson structure that you guys have adopted.
That's great. So let's talk about those certifications.
Okay.
We mentioned it a little bit. I'm going to talk about two of them and defer to you for the third. So the first one I wanted to talk about with you is our Certified Model Builder. The requirement to be a certified Anaplan model builder is you complete level 1, you complete level 2, and you also complete a course called the Anaplan Way. Adam will say a little bit more about that. Once you have completed those things, you get a certificate that is transportable with you. You can put it on your LinkedIn page, you can put it on your resume, and it functions like any other certificate, like a CPA, for example. It says that you have passed all of the requirements and you have, it's a good housekeeping seal of approval for model builders. So in addition to the certification for model builders, we also certify solution architects. Can you speak a little bit more about that certification?
Yeah, so the solution architect is coming after that certified model builder. And the solution architect certification is designed for those people looking to become a little bit more advanced. You've maybe gotten involved in a lot of the data integration that happens, or you're interested in really developing out some connected planning for your business. That's where the solution architect certification comes into play, because there's a lot of thought and process that goes into thinking about how this will work. And that's what that solution architect certification really focuses on. Okay. And the other piece of our certifications is an Anaplan certified trainer. And this is for our partners only. This certification allows them to take a 2-day training where they learn to teach our level 1 model building. And this is great for our partners because it allows them to go out and train customers. It's also great for our customers because it means when somebody comes on site to train you on Anaplan, they've gone through a certification course. They've passed our standards. They've spent time with me or someone else in our organization to learn how to train on Anaplan and what the talking points are, what they should focus on. So it's a really great certification that benefits both our partners and our customers.
Yeah. So one of the themes has been talking about career advancement and growing your professional life through Anaplan. This is another opportunity for our partners to really broaden their business as well by becoming certified trainers. So that's another opportunity through Anaplan. So when somebody goes to the Learning Center and looks at the tiles of everything that's available, if they're new, where should they start?
Yeah, if you're brand new to Anaplan and you haven't used it at all, there's a couple things I would recommend. There's one course called the Anaplan Essentials for Customers. And this just walks through, in very basic terms, what Anaplan is. I think the course takes about 4 hours to complete, start to finish. There's lots of micro lessons in there that cover various pieces on Anaplan. So that's a great place to start for anyone looking to know more about Anaplan. The other piece that's great to start is our new user experience, which is our new fancy UI, as I like to say, right? To make it very nice visuals. So if you're looking to get familiar with that, we have a course specifically designed on our new user experience. Will help get you up to speed. Yep. So that's where I would recommend to start if you're just kind of looking to know more about Anaplan.
Okay. All right, that sounds great. The new user experience is one of those examples of what we talked about earlier, of the product team, the engineering team coming out with great new features and functionality, and we have training available to help you with that. What I wanted to point out too is that we don't abandon you if you need help. If you look at the Learning Center, there's a column on the left-hand side of the page for resources for help. You know about all the resources available through community, through Anapedia, our blogs, all of the other things that we offer you. And there's also an Anaplan Academy specific help link that you can click if something's going wrong with the Learning Center or you don't understand what's happening, then we can help you out with that as well. We've talked about Anaplan certified model builders. We've talked about the on-demand training, everything that's available online. So walk us through the process. I want to take a class, Adam. What do I do?
Yeah, so online training is great. I think what you guys do is amazing, but I will always prefer in-person training. Obviously, as a trainer, I'm a little biased. So we offer some of our training in person as well. So our level 1 model building and our Anaplan Way training are two of our big courses that we offer in person. So they're the opportunity to take that class with one of our certified trainers. So if you want to register for one of these classes, you can go to our Anaplan community and find a link to in-person classes. Follow that and you'll see the registration form. Now, when you get there, you'll see that all these classes are offered in several locations in the US, in Europe, and Asia Pacific. We offer these courses around the world, so you should be able to find one in your backyard.
Yep. And so all I have to do is click there and I can get registered?
That's as easy as it is,
and
yeah.
I'm good to go?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then what happens when I show up?
What happens when you show up? Oh, you have a great, depending on which class you take, 2 to 3 day training experience. The length of the course will vary. So we'll make sure you're taken care of when you're here. We provide lunch, we provide snacks. If I'm the one hosting the training, I like to say, I want to provide you with a lot of knowledge and a good time.
Okay, and lots of good hospitality.
Yes.
All right, that sounds great. So let's switch gears a minute and talk about what's coming soon. We mentioned the Anaplan Way as part of what you need to do to be a certified model builder. And the Anaplan Way is really our agile approach to Anaplan implementations. We found that implementations are more successful when people follow a set process based on agile methodology. So that right now is a class that's taught by Adam and other people, but coming soon, that's going to be part of our on-demand course offering through the Learning Center. So you will be able to complete that requirement, again, from the comfort of your home, on your time, your way. We are expanding offerings for our solution architects, for our more advanced people, and ever more close integration with the community so that you have one place to go for all the resources that you need.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's great having one place to go, right?
Yes.
You'll find your learning, you'll find your community articles. It's one and the same. We want to make it very easy for anyone out there looking for material to learn Anaplan.
Yep. Okay, so what next? What do I do? I'm all excited about Anaplan Academy. What's my first step?
Well, hopefully if you're watching this, you're already registered for the community. So if that's the case, you are, in fact, actually registered for the Learning Center as well. So you can navigate, as we said earlier, to the Learning Center and get set up. If not, the account is free and easy to set up. I really encourage everyone to do that. So the first time you visit our Learning Center, you'll see all those great resources that we've talked about right front and center. Should help you figure out what to do. If you have already taken some training, we have Talent Builder on the Anaplan community, which will allow you to kind of pick and choose how you want your training path to go. So you can kind of customize what you're looking for in that regard.
Yeah, and I think that's a great first step. That what we would encourage you to do is go to the Learning Center, make your own learning plan, decide on the path that you want to take based on your goals for yourself with Anaplan. What do you always say about plans?
Right, well, a goal without a plan is nothing more than a wish.
Okay.
Right, so go out there, find a lot of classes you want to take, lay out a plan. We're very, happy to make plans here at Anaplan, so, do that with your training as well.
Yes. All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.